Hey guys, yesterday on my live stream, I went through a process of trying to determine if fishing was profitable or not, and I wanted to re-upload that today because I figured that because it was in my live stream yesterday, it would kind of get buried, but I feel like the information is important. It was about 30 to 40 minutes of me going through the process of determining what you get from fishing using the data from SFL World and then plugging in the numbers of experience and coins and using that to compare what you get from other sources and stuff like that. So I'm gonna take the VOD from yesterday and upload it here, and I think it's pretty useful information about if you could be profitable by fishing with different reels and whatnot. And I did it based on the default numbers as well as some of the boosts I have, so you can get an indication of if it's profitable for you. I'll include a link to the spreadsheet in the description so you can make a copy of it and change some of the numbers yourself. It might be a bit hard to change, like if you don't know exactly what you're doing, but you can still try and mess around with it, see what I did, and then plug in your numbers. But yeah, here's the VOD from yesterday, and yeah, have a good day, guys. Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to do the math on fishing. And it's kind of hard to do because the SFL World numbers aren't exactly accurate. Because, here, I'll show you guys. So I want to do the math on just fishing without any chum, because I feel like if you fish with chum, it just like won't be worth it. The chum will be worth more. It'll add more value to the cost of fishing than it's worth. So, but the problem is that how SFL World it works, how it pulls the numbers for fishing is you have to update your farm manually. You have to go here and like click the update button while you're fishing for it to pull numbers. That's why it says that there's only like 2,000 things caught, because you have to like actively be doing it. But the problem is that here you can see that 2,800 things were caught, but here it says like 2,400 things were caught in summer, 2,100 things were caught in autumn, 2,200 things were caught in winter, and like all these numbers add up to way more than 2,800. The reason why that happens is because if you'll see here, the things that can be caught in any season, like tuna, starfish, seaweed, like anything that can be caught in all season, mahi, like they're being counted for every single season. So these numbers are skewed towards these things that can be caught in every season because they're basically being multiplied by 4, essentially. But not exactly, but essentially. Like, I mean, I could almost divide them by 4, and I would probably get a more representative number, a more accurate number. Maybe I should just do that, to be honest, because that might give me a closer to real number. Actually, I probably will do that. Yeah, that probably actually does give me a better real number. So what we have to figure out is which fish can be caught in every season. So is it just the main 4? Is it just tuna? Actually, though, it's not even just the ones that are caught in every season, right? A mahi can be caught in 2 seasons, so that has to be divided by 2. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, actually, it looks like every fish is caught in 2 seasons besides the main 3. Anchovy, red snapper, and tuna can be caught in all 4 seasons. And then the only ones that can be caught in 1 season are tilapia and cobia. Is that right? No, okay, all the new fish. So tilapia, cobia, football fish also. Ugh. Okay, well, we'll go one by one here. Okay, we'll just use these numbers. So tuna can be caught in all 4 seasons, so that's to be divided by 4. Starfish can be caught in all 4. Like all the treasures can be caught in all 4. So these 2 can be caught in all 4. Mahi can be caught in 2. Marlin can be caught in 2. 4. Sunfish can be caught in 2. 4, 4, 4, Cobia is 1. That number is accurate. Compass 4. Parrotfish 2. Sawfish 2. Whale shark 2. Starlight tuna doesn't give any experience. That doesn't matter, or doesn't have any value. And white shark 2. Okay, so I'm gonna pull these sheets over here. So the numbers were those tuna, starfish, seaweed, mahi, blue marlin, sea cucumber, sunfish, coral, gold bottle, crab, cobia, iron compass, parrotfish, saw shark, whale shark, I'm just gonna do the ones that had more than one catch. Okay. So then, so the starlight tuna is 610 divided by 4, or tuna's divided by 4. Starfish is equals 392 divided by 4. Seaweed is 324 divided by 4. Mahi is 218 divided by 2. Blue marlin is 210 divided by 2. Sea cucumber is 155 divided by 4. Sunfish is 136 divided by 2. Coral is 81 divided by 4. Gold bottle is 79 divided by 4. Crab is 78 divided by 4. Cobia is just 77. Iron compass is 24 divided by 4. Parrotfish is 7 divided by 2. Saw shark is 5 divided by 2. Whale shark is 3 divided by 2. And starlight tuna is the same thing. Okay. So these aren't going to be 100% accurate numbers, but it's going to be a decent representation. And then we have to go to the fish experience tab. Oops, that's the notification for my SFL skill. I'm waiting for these. Okay, anyways, while we wait for that, we're going to take the base experience. So, okay, what are we going to do? We're going to take... Okay, so the goal of this is to figure out how much value we get from fishing. And specifically fishing without any chum. And so we're going to take the amount of experience we get. Okay. It's a little complicated. I'm trying to figure out the value of fishing. So to get the value, we have to like convert everything to a common like value. So we have to convert everything to flour. And to do that, we have to convert the coin value to flour, and we have to convert the XP value to flour. And so for the XP value, I'm going to take the base experience and divide by the base experience that like most good foods get you, which currently is about 5,000. We go here. A lot of the cheese foods that's 5,300. This is 5,100. This is 4,700. This is 5,300. So we're gonna have to take the base experience and divide it by 5,000, and that'll get us the value in flour. And then we're gonna have to take the coin value of the items we get and divide that by 1,000-ish, because that's about the ratio of coins to flour. So I'm gonna pull this over to a different tab. So the XP value for tuna, I'm just gonna put in the numbers and divide it by 5,000 in a different tab. So tuna is 230. This is treasure, treasure. Mahi mahi is 240. Blue marlin is 250. Treasure, sunfish is 400. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Treasure. Cobia is 100. Parrotfish, 100. Saw shark, 800. Whale shark, 750. And starlight tuna is 0. Okay, so then we're gonna divide this divided by 5,000. We delete these ones that are 0 here. Okay, fish amounts base experience flour value, and then we're going to do the coin value. Coin flour value, and we're going to make this a chart. We're going to sort this, and these other ones are coins. I need to figure out what the coin value for all this stuff is. I have multipliers on mine, so I need to do the math, which is annoying. Okay, so pull this over here. Ah. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do a ton of math here. Okay, so starfish is 168.75 with my multiplier. I'm gonna have to do the math after. Sea cucumber is 33.75. Coral is 2250. Old bottle is 33.75. Crab is 22.5. And iron compass is 281.25. Okay. So that's that. Now I have to figure out the flour value for these. So it's more than just divided by 1,000 because my numbers are inflated. So my numbers are inflated in multiple ways. Here, let me... I have the camel and I have the map. So that means that my numbers are inflated by... It's like 1.2 and then 1.5, I think. Is that right? Map is 20% and camel is 30%. And are those just additive? So like equals 168.75 divided by 1.5? Like is the normal number 112.5? Or is it like 1.3 and then 1.2? No, that's probably right. Okay, so it's probably just 1.5. Okay. That's more straightforward. Testnet account might give me the right numbers, but no, yeah, I have access to the beach. Okay, yeah. Go check these out. I think it's just divided by 1.5, but it would make it easier and I could just type in the correct numbers there. It would be less math. Yeah, so it's just 1.5. Okay, but I will just type in the right numbers from here. Makes it easier. Good call on that. Okay, those are the correct base numbers. Okay, so then we're going to divide this by 1,000. So that is the value in flour. Actually, it's probably easier if I just put these over here. Base experience / coins. Okay, and then I have to get the totals. Get the total of how many were caught. And then I have to figure out the percentage. Then it's this plus this divided by this. These are the percentages of things caught. And we have to multiply the percent by the flour value. And then we have to add up this value. Reduce the decimals here because this looks bad. Right, fine. Okay. What am I doing? I am figuring out how much value you get from fishing. Okay, so these are based on base numbers. These are based on assuming you get one fish per fish caught, and it's assuming you don't have any boosts to your treasure sale value, and it's assuming you don't have the crab hat, which doubles the amount of treasure you catch. So by default, you get. So this is in summer. This is in summer with red wiggler and no chum. So by default, with in summer with red wiggler, no chum, and no boost, you get about 0.1, give or take, flour per time you fish. And fishing costs how much does a fishing rod cost? 3 wood and 1 stone, which is how much? So the cost of fishing equals 0.019 times 3 plus 0.064 plus, is it 20 coins? 20 coins plus 20 divided by 1,000. Okay. Wow, actually, I'm surprised these numbers are as close as they are. Like, I was expecting these numbers to be way off of each other. So, like, fishing costs about 0.11, let's say 0.12 flour, and you get about 0.1. And this is with 0 boosts. So, okay, these are the default numbers. I'm going to do this again for my boosts. So, I have double the I have crab hat, so that just doubles the amount of treasure I get. So how do I want to do this? I could just eat. Okay, I could. I think I'm just gonna like double these amounts. I'm going to cut. Okay, so I think I'm just going to double these. So it's double plus 1.5 times because I have the map and the camel. So it's like 2 times 1.5. And then for experience, God, for experience, like the fish is going to change so much because you have boosts. You have boosts to the fish, how many you get, and then you also have boosts to the amount of experience you get from fishing. But I mean, I guess that doesn't really matter because you have boosts for other things as well. But you have more boosts from fishing. Okay, so I won't factor in the boosts you get from experience, even though, like I said, there are more fishing related boosts than there are more fish specific related boosts than there are other kind of boosts. For example, there's skill shrimpy. There is a specific bud for fish experience. There's a specific skill that increases fish experience. I don't know if this is from eating meals, so I assume this doesn't work on it. But still, there are, and if you ever get the anglefish topper, there's even more. Like, there's a ton of fish experience boosts if you can get them all. But I won't factor those in because the anglefish topper is hard to get. Plus, the base experience that I use for the calculations doesn't factor in boosts for the other things. But I will factor in the boosts I have for fishing. So, is there anything that... I don't think there's anything on SFL World that factors in my boosts. Or that, like, tallies up my boosts. I might need to do this myself. Maybe if I go to the collectibles with boosts, and I can kind of figure out which ones I have here. Okay. Yeah, so they're all here. Okay. So I have sunflower rod. I have trident. I have walrus. I'm not looking for the experience boost. I'm looking for the how many I catch boosts. So I have one. So like this is plus 20%. This is plus 10%. I might do this math wrong. I could be wrong. Okay, so I have walrus all the time and jellyfish. I would only do this. Okay. So this will be this. It's at least times. So in summer, it's times 3. The question is, how do I add on the percentages? I guess it would just be. I would guess this would just be 0.2 effectively, and this would be 0.1. I get. My guess. That's how I'm going to do it. So times 3.3. So this would only be for summer and spring, since I have walrus and then these, and then all these all the time as well. So now instead of this being divided by 5,000, it's equals D, or instead of it's F21. Why did that not work? Oh wait, it's E. Sorry, not F. The E. And this one also didn't change, I think, right? E. So I'm actually getting 0.3 value. This is me personally with my boosts. 0.3 flour per time I fish versus it only costing 0.1. So I should be fishing all the time. I could also do this math for the other bait. Like I only did this. This is only for is only for red wigglers. I could also do this. I mean, I probably should do this at some point for the other ones as well. I think a lot of the value. Let's see where most of the value comes from, actually. What's the highest number here? Is the coral? Yeah, the coral is actually the highest value, and you don't get coral from any of the other. Let's say I took this out. I mean, it's still profitable. The problem is that like the red wiggler is going to give you the most value because it gives you the best fish and the best treasures, and the cost doesn't really go up. Like I don't really value. I don't like. I mean, technically, it costs more to do the premium composter, but you're getting the value from the rabbit root. Like the bait is just like an added bonus. You're gonna get significantly less value from earthworms and grubs. But I mean, I would be interested in like the math on it though. Like I could do the cutoff like here for this. Actually, I might do this. Let's see. Okay, so this is red wiggler, no chum. Let's do grub, no chum. So it's red snapper, seaweed, sea cucumber, starfish, moray eel, bull bottle, crab, zebra, turkey fish, surgeon fish, Napoleon fish, tilapia, mahi, iron compass, blue marlin, angelfish, ray. Okay, and then amounts, so it's equals 1219 divided by 4 equals 765 divided by 4 equals 635 divided by 4 equals 631 divided by 4 equals 483 divided by 2 equals 319 divided by 4 equals 301 divided by 4 equals 292 divided by 2 equals 287 divided by 2. Yeah, actually, I have to make sure that some of these are right. What am I at? Surgeon fish? Yeah, one's in 2. Okay. Napoleon fish is in 2. Is in 1. So tilapia is just a number, which is 125. Mahi is in 2. Divided by 2. Iron compass equals 55 divided by 4. Marlin is 53 divided by 2. Angelfish is 2 equals 23 divided by 2, and ray is as well equals 23 divided by 2. Okay. And then what do I do after that? Get the percentages, sum this up. This divided by this. That's okay, and then we have to get the base experience. Red snapper is 140. Grab these. Seaweed. want to do this now or after? Probably better if I do it after, okay. Moray eel is 150. Turkey fish is 190. Sturgeon fish is 180. Bullion fish is 170. Tilapia is going to be low. They never gave any of these new fish good experience. Where is it? Oh, 100. Mahi Mahi is 240. Blue Marlin is 250. Angelfish is probably 100. Yeah, 100. And Ray is 200. Although you probably won't be eating that, but whatever. Sort this. And then seaweed, I can grab these numbers from here. 25. Sea cucumber, 22.5. Wait, are sea cucumber and the old bottle the same? Or did I do a typo there? Oh no, they're the same. Okay. Starfish is 112.5. Crab is 15. And Iron Compass is 187.5. Okay, and then how do I do this? Oh yeah. So this is this divided by 5,000. And then for these, it's these divided by 1,000. And then it's this times this is sum of these. It's a lot less value, like I said, like I figured it would be. It's about half the value of this. So, and then if I plug my numbers into this, I just multiply this by 3.3, these by 2, and then 1.5. This times 3.3. Cut off is here. Equals this times 2 times 1.5. Did I do this right? Okay, yeah. Then it's, I have to change this to E. Okay, so I'm actually, wow, okay. Is this right? How are these numbers not higher? Like, this number is 3 times this, but this is only 2 times this. Did I do something wrong? Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I forgot to do this divided by 1,000. Yeah, okay. So it's slightly wrong. Cutoff is here. Okay, there we go. That's closer to being right. Being consistent with these. Even though this is 3 times this, where this is only... No, okay, yeah, it's more than 3 times this. Never mind. Okay, yeah. So technically for me, it's still better to do the grubs than like this number is higher than this number. And these numbers could be even higher for the fish because, like I said, there's more experience boosts for fish than there are for other foods. But I'm not even going to do the earthworm numbers because I know those aren't going to be good. I know those are going to be low. I can just guarantee it. Those ones are going to be even lower than the grub numbers. And the grub numbers are barely profitable for me with a lot of boosts. And this is also during summer or spring where I get the jellyfish or what's it called? The pink dolphin. Well, this is specifically during summer, but I assume the spring numbers are quite similar. Yeah, so in conclusion, if you have any sort of boost, red wiggler is good to fish with. Basically, if you have any sort of boost, this number will be profitable, or at least like break even. Especially if you have the crab hat where you like double the treasures. And the other thing is, like, if coin value gets lower or gets better, like it goes more into the 320 to 1 ratio, then this actually gets stronger. Whereas, like, this is weak because coins are so not valuable right now. Tuna is not on the grub list. You don't get tuna from grubs. You can get tuna if you use grub and oranges, but, like, without chum, you don't get tuna. Mahi's here. Isn't it? It's here somewhere. Yeah, it's here. But anyways, I just wanted to do that calculation at some point, and I have finally done it. It's interesting. I didn't think fishing was going to be profitable. Yeah, you don't get tuna is an expert fish. You can get it from grubs, but you need to like specifically use grubs and oranges. And to be honest, I do use grubs and oranges when on Fishing Frenzy especially. Then it's like super valuable. But then you have to factor in the cost of the oranges, and you have to factor in like the fact that you aren't getting any treasures. And the treasures are honestly like the treasures are honestly the most valuable things here. Like it's treasures, iron compass, starfish, seaweed, and then it's the fish. Using the 1,000 to 1 ratio for fish and 5,000 to 1 ratio for food. But yeah, anyways, I wanted to do that math. I've done it. You can tell your friends that red wigglers are decent to fish with if you have any sort of boosts. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. I'm done all my deliveries and whatnot. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet. It would help me out a lot. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Have a good day, guys.